I am live. I don't know how this is going to look, but we shall see. I'm just trying to fix everything up. Okay. Just waiting for people to get on. Hi everyone, I'm just looking to see if we had anyone online. Welcome to my first ever live. I'm just going to mute my... I'm just going to mute that. There we go. That way I don't get the echo. And so how is everyone going? Hello Brass Rose, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Hi Beck, thank you so much for being here as well. It's not lagging or anything, is it? I'm looking at my screen and it looks like it's lagging just a little. Let me know how it's looking. Because on my screen, yeah, it's lagging and I don't really know why. Hopefully I'm still live. Let me know if I'm still going okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we're going to do is just have a little chat. So if you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, feel free. And let's get into it. I'm just going to do a little whip and chat type of thing while you guys are here. So hopefully you have your coffee. Cheers to everyone. And I'm just going to pull out a little diamond painting. We can do it together. So I just thought that get on here, have a chat, say hi. I have some exciting stuff. I've done 5 videos this morning. I was up at, well, hi, how are you guys? Nice to see you. Nizami, is it? I hope I say your name right. My goodness. I really hope I said your name right. I feel terrible if I pronounce someone's name wrong. So yeah, like I was saying, I did 5 videos this morning. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. I started filming at 6:45. I have something exciting turned up yesterday, and I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to be doing a lot of filming. I had this massive big box turn up from a special person, and they asked me if they could send me a friend mail, and I said that was fine. So I have set up now with my local post office a place where I can go and pick up parcels and stuff like that, so I don't have to now give my address away. I can just give the address to the post office and then they email me once it comes, and then I can then go pick it up. Now this box was heavy. It was heavy. It was 8.3 kilos, something like that. And it was chock-a-block full. I opened it this morning and wow. That's all I'm going to say. She's not in here yet. I can't see her. But when she comes in, just hashtag Karen if she does pop in, because I was in tears this morning when I opened that box. So 45 degrees in Melbourne. That's terrible. We are at the moment sitting at 26 degrees here. I'm on the other side of the Blue Mountains. I'm in the valley, so they call it part of the Seven Valleys. In New South Wales, so it's just past the Blue Mountains where I'm at, and yeah, it is currently 26 degrees. So I did hear that some places did get hit 50 degrees. Now we're talking Celsius here, guys. So yeah, I heard some parts of the state did hit 50 degrees yesterday. One of my friends is in Victoria. I think she's still living in Victoria. And she jumped in her car and she took me a screen photo, and it actually said 50 degrees in her car. Now that's just crazy. One reason I moved out of Sydney, I just couldn't deal with the heat anymore. So you need a Central Coast. I actually grew up on the Central Coast. I grew up in Gorican back in the 80s. So yeah, small world. How you going, Josh? I hope I've said hi to everyone. It is a small world. So yeah, I was born in Sydney, and then my parents moved to Gorican, and then we lived there. I had my second birthday at Gorican, and then they did call it Wallara Creek at one stage, because where I lived was right near the Tuggerah Lakes in Gorican, and then yeah, once they built the shopping centre, they changed it to Lake Haven. Small world. I know Umina well. My friend, my tattoo artist, one of my good friends, she lives in Umina. So it's crazy. What a small world. 8 kilos is heavy when you have a bad back. I am at the gym though, so I am learning to lift a lot more, but when it's fullest, that's a big box. It was a really big box. So yeah, 8 kilos is heavy when you know you got a bad back and stuff like that. So I was going to diamond paint, and here I am watching the chat now. I should have had my face shown. Maybe next live, because at the moment I'm just seeing how the chats go. So I actually went to school with Rebecca. So wow, I've known her for, gosh, do I want to say probably 30 odd years. Wow. Yeah, sure. I was just reading the chat and chatting away. So alrighty, let's get into it. It's been a very long time, Beth. A very long time. So I just wanted to chat to everyone and, you know, see how everyone was doing. I've got someone mowing outside, so the dog might start barking on the door. Now, they've already put the frame on this, and the plastic is stuck. So I'm just going to rip the whole cover sheet off, because once I started painting like this, yeah, no worries. Gold Star Girl. Okay, where are you from? Just trying to get this plastic off. So I've got this one for my granddaughter, and yeah, she's like, can you start it? So it is poured glue. It's super cute. It already comes in the frame, as you can see. So let me just get my pen. Hope everyone's doing well. And if you are in Australia and going through this heat, try and stay cool and hydrated. Just looking for where I put my scissors. So yeah, as I was saying, I got my very first friend mail yesterday, and yeah, I'm excited. There is a lot of stuff. Now I've got to edit that video, and then I'll put it up either tonight or tomorrow, because this afternoon I will be at the gym from Florida. How's the weather over there? I've been to Tennessee. I was there in 2017. Are you going through that crazy winter weather over there? So let's get into it. I'm going to start down the bottom, which is where I always start. If I can get all this plastic off. There we go. So Tennessee is pretty nice. I was there, like I said, in 2017. I wasn't there for very long in Tennessee. I actually did 17 states in 6.5 weeks on a road trip. What diamond art are you doing? That's what I want. I want you guys to have a diamond painting in front of you, have your coffee, and we'll just chat. So if I don't start diamond painting or I stop, it's because I'm reading the chat as well, because I want to be able to see what the chat is saying so I can keep up with it. So I'm just looking for everything, because I just kind of threw everything on the table this morning to get it all done and started. Has anyone worked on a canvas like this before, where it's already on the frame? It's a little bit... I've done it on the other canvases, but not one like this. That's a lot of pink in this one. A lot of pink. I had to move the cat off the table this morning. He was not happy. He's doing this thing at the moment. I don't know if you're cat lovers or cat owners. He's doing this thing at the moment where he's got to lay on the dining table and he won't move. And he's just like claimed it. Yeah, it's a bit, especially down here on the frame bit, it's a bit hard because it's, and I'm a multi-placer as well, so we'll see how I go. Can you see the screen okay where I'm diamond painting? It is really, really hard to, get them to sit though. On that side. It's super sticky, the canvas though. This part around here I might just have to single place until I move up a bit. So Brass Rose, whereabouts are you at? Are you in the States or in Australia or... Oh, okay, so let me know if it's still, because my laptop was lagging a little bit, but now I think it's caught up. Let me know how you go. So, yeah, I'm going to the gym this afternoon. I've already said that. Back to Salem. He is 12 this year. Oh, hi, Nancy. made it. Excellent. It was really hard to work out the time difference and all that without knowing whereabouts you guys are at. Because I know you have so many different time zones over there, so... Now I know who Bryce Rose is. Awesome. So, yeah, back to something. He's 12 this year, but he's just become so possessive of laying on the table and stuff like that. And he's starting to, like, become really possessive of the table. He won't move when you tell him to move. He's starting to do a lot more furballs, and it's absolutely gross. I was just wondering if anyone else has a cat and has gone through that. Is it because he's getting older? He's part Bengal, part ragdoll, if that helps. Because it's like, do I take him to the vet, or is it just a thing that he, senior cats do? Okay, do I need to go back to the chat? I saw that you were diamond painting. You didn't say what diamond painting you were doing. So, yeah, let me know in regards to the cat. He's actually laying right next to me right now. So, and then the neighbour's got his lawnmower guy mowing. So, hopefully you guys can't hear that and it's not interfering too much. So, I can't see how many. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up as well. And if you guys can please share my channel. I really want to hit 500 because I have got this massive box of stuff that I want to do as a giveaway, but not until I hit 500 subscribers. And also, I know I say it in every video, make sure that you have your channel as public, because if it's private, then I can't see your channel name as the subscriber, and you need to be subscribed to be in it, to win it, as they say. So, when you're diamond painting, what do you binge watch? I'm usually sitting here and on YouTube. Oh yeah, he was sitting on the box that I got yesterday, but now he's laying next to me because he's got this thing of where I'm sitting on at the table is where he tends to lay. So he wasn't happy when I said to him that he needed to move. So what I'm going to do is just zoom in so you can... Let me move this stuff because of the way I've got the camera. There you go. You should be able to see it better. Hopefully. Let me zoom in a bit more. I've got my phone on charge as well, and because of the charger it's a bit heavy. But hopefully... Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Hopefully, is that better? Let me know if that's better. So yeah, let me know what you guys binge watch. Like, I need to catch up on Stranger Things, but I want to restart it because I get short-term memory loss and stuff like that. I need to rewatch things, especially when they take so long to bring the next season out. And I'm watching You at the moment as well. But I need other things to watch while I'm diamond painting. So let me know what you guys are watching. And I'm a true crime fan as well. So I've been watching stuff like that on YouTube. And then I've got my YouTubers that I follow that I watch as well. But sometimes I just want to watch something else. Thanks, Beck. Yeah, I saw that. I love Bridgerton. I actually have a lot of the books. I'm trying to get the whole set. I don't... Have they put in more, like... When she had... I don't want to give it away in case people haven't watched it, but when she had the baby, did they add more? Or she was pregnant or something? That's how it finished the last time I watched it. Silence, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. So, with the channel, I want to go live a bit more. Yeah, I can understand why with you though, Nancy. So with the channel, what I want to do is I want to go live more. Once I get my confidence level up a bit more with going live, then I will show my face and I'll look at you guys more, so it looks like we're more chatting to each other. Yeah, Penelope. So I want to go live probably every couple of weeks, maybe, depending on my schedule. I will be filming a lot more content. If you've noticed the last couple of days, I've been dropping a video nearly every single day. The reason that I hadn't dropped a video for 12 days, which I'm really sorry about that, guys. The reason I didn't is because I had a lot of stuff going on. I had my grandkids here and then trying to sort them out, and then I had to go to hospital. So it was just day surgery. So yeah, that's why my brain was just going 100 miles an hour with the hospital. Every time I need to go to the hospital, I tend to my anxiety level just kicks in and I can't deal with it. So I tend to shut off. And the reason I do that is because back in 2012 I had surgery and I ended up getting an infection on the surgical table, and I got 2 collapsed lungs and major infection, which then ended up into double pneumonia. I ended up in ICU for a week and a half, and then once they moved me to the ward, I ended up having 2 cardiac arrests, and then I got brought back to life. So every time they tell me that I'm going under now or having a procedure done, I tend to just go silent and quiet, and my brain just goes back to that time I was in hospital and pray to the gods that it doesn't happen again, because my time here is not over yet. So yeah, so that's why I didn't film for 12 days, and also having the girls here didn't help, but they did help with taking my mind off it a little bit. So took them to see the baby goat farm, and Kai just went crazy feeding the goats and stuff like that. So we did things like that just to take my mind off actually going to hospital. And then when I did go in there, she was cuddling up to me and telling me everything was going to be okay, but she was stressing out as well. Mind you, she wasn't even born when that happened, but they know about it and they know why. And they also lost their other grandmother in the hospital as well. So hospitals to them aren't really a happy place. So she was freaking out a little bit, bless her. So yeah, that's why I didn't film for, you know, an upload for 12 days. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. Also, I haven't missed nothing yet with Bridgerton. Good. And I also saw that Outlander has a new season coming soon too. Is that true? I love Outlander. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do this whole diamond painting with you, but I just thought we'll get on, we'll feel about going live and see what it's like for me, because yeah, I tend to get nervous. Oh yeah, how Jamie is so hot. Absolutely love Jamie. He's so good in everything that he stars in though. He's such a good actor. And being Scottish helps too. I love the Scottish. And I absolutely love Claire as well. So as you can see, I'm multi-placed, but they're not real straight. But that's okay, because I'll straighten them when I'm finished. So, Nancy, what time is it for you? Because I'm trying to work out the best times for everyone so I can go live. And next time I'll probably schedule one so that way it goes out there better and more people know about it. I did put a post up. I haven't read the books, but I've got the, I do have some, but I haven't read them yet. But I'm sure they're really good because the show is just brilliant. But I have seen that a new season's popping up. I think it was on Netflix. That I seen it. A lot of pink in this one, guys. A lot of pink. I'll probably be over pink by the time this is finished. It's like when you're doing ones that have a lot of 310 in it, or a lot of whites, you tend to get over that colour pretty quickly. So I'm hoping that Karen pops in. She said she was going to try and make the chat, so hopefully she pops in. She's in our Facebook group, and she messaged me and said, I want to send you something, and I had no idea it was going to be as big as it was. I can't wait for you guys to actually see it. So, back to, oh, okay. So, hopefully he's not too mad about having to wait for dinner then. Because, yeah, I'm trying to work out times and stuff like that. My best friend slash sister lives in, I think it's Kenmore, that's near Seattle. And I know her time frame. But because now we're on daylight savings, it's kind of, hard to work it out. It is 11 a.m. here. It's 11:02. But we're on daylight savings time at the moment. I cannot wait for summer to finish. I used to love summer growing up. I used to love it. I think because we grew up so close to the beach and stuff like that. But now it's just, oh. And it's Wednesday here. Your Tuesday still, right? So, but now, oh my goodness, it's just gross. Our hottest day that we've had yesterday where I live was 36 degrees Celsius, and that was just, and the next couple of days are meant to get even hotter, and it's just yuck. Bring on winter. Oh, I went up to Central Coast, not last weekend, gone, the weekend before, and it was, I had an engagement party to go to at Gosford, and it was 42 degrees Celsius, and I was just like, I don't ever remember it getting that gross. Lucky where we were staying had a pool, so the girls loved that. When I was younger, I loved summer, probably because of the daylight savings and, like I said, living near the beach, but now it just affects me too much. And because where I live, it gets really, really cold, and occasionally it'll snow where I live, so I love it. Nothing crazy like you guys get in the States and that, but you know, we do get some snow here. I was watching, I don't know if you guys follow urban exploration and stuff like that on YouTube, but his name's Exploring with Angelo, and he lives in Canada. And wow, the amount of snow that they've copped. And I also was watching Yasko yesterday, and he's in New York, and the snow, he was walking through the snow, and he was gone for like half an hour to an hour. When he turned around to find his way back to his car, his footprints were completely covered. So that's how much snow they were getting in New York. I mean, he's not near this New York City. He's up in the country part of it. Oh, it was disgusting. Wow, is that because of the snow? And I heard you had a really bad snowstorm and an ice storm as well? Or was that just in Canada? I heard that. Wow. What state are you in again? Did you say? I should remember because we have spoken privately before. Well, stay safe. Texas. Wow. It's crazy. My friend, she lives near, it's not about an hour north, I think, of Dallas. And I went and visited her in 2017. Yeah, that'd be crazy. We don't get like that where I live. Yeah, I heard that. America's copped it bad. I mean, it looks pretty to see on screen when I'm watching the YouTubers and stuff like that, but one of them's like, I'm 5'10". I think they're 6'2", and it was up to their knee when they stepped in it. But he's in Canada, so he's in Ontario, I think. But yeah, watching his videos, it's just absolutely crazy, and they still go camping in it. I mean, they have hot tents and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't mind camping in winter as long as we have a fire going, and I've got my blankets and I keep warm. Because the moment I get too cold, I start cramping up. Yeah, Canada looks beautiful. I want to go to Canada. I want to go up near the Rocky Mountains and all that, and do that the train that they do. It looks absolutely beautiful. And then come back down, and I want to go to Alaska and stuff, because I didn't get to go there last time I was over there. But the time I spent in America, I absolutely loved it. And it was in November, and didn't realise that a lot of the stuff in the States closes winter time. I did not know that, because when I went to Salem in Massachusetts, a lot of the places I wanted to go to were closed for the season, and I did not know that happened over there. Because we don't get weather as bad as you guys, so we don't close for seasons here. But, and then, where else? I went somewhere else and they were closed as well for the season. I can't remember where that was. I've got no idea. I got to do the Salem Witch House, and I got to do the museum, but it was the other one that I wanted to go to, and it was shut. But I absolutely love Massachusetts. It is such a beautiful state. And the homes, the way the houses are built and that, it's just gorgeous. And I loved California, believe it or not. I absolutely loved California. Where else did I go? Arizona was good, but I heard it gets stinking hot in summer, so that's no good for me in summertime. But I mean, when I went, I actually had my only and first ever Thanksgiving in Tombstone, because everywhere we didn't realise it was Thanksgiving, because we don't do that here either. And the only place we could eat at was the local pub, so it was good. I really enjoyed it. So first time I ate cornbread, and oh my god, I don't know if it was the older lady that made it, but wow, I could have eaten so much of her cornbread. It was so delicious. You just had to buy a drink at the bar, and then the meal was free. Everyone in town just brought a plate of food, and you got to eat. And then because they realised we were Aussies, they all wanted to come and talk to us, which was a bit fun, because I don't know, they loved the Aussies over there. They just wanted to hear the accent. So it was an adventure, and it's something that I'd love to do again, because I wanted to go to Deadwood, but too much snow. They actually had signs up on the road to if you didn't have chains, to not drive forward. And then I stopped because we didn't have chains in the hire car, and one of the truck drivers there turned around and said, if you don't have chains, don't go any further. And he was putting chains on his semi, so yeah, it was crazy. First time I've ever seen snow like that in my life. Because where I live, sometimes it will snow at night, and then by morning it's gone, pretty much. So did you say what you're cooking for dinner, Nancy? I just looked up at the thing. Don't forget to pop into the chat and say hi. Hit the like button. Do all the YouTubey stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really want to hit that 500. Really want to hit that 500. Because I'm telling you guys what I've got to give away. What I was doing, if you live overseas, so out of Australia, and it's going to cost too much in shipping, I will do a gift card to the value of what the box is, if that's okay. Unless you want me to oh my goodness. She was hearing the lagging on the computer, so I had to turn the laptop down because she was hearing herself whistle on the laptop and then whistling back. So it's like, yeah. Thanks, Beck. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to join the Facebook group, answer the questions. So many come in and they don't answer the questions. They're simple questions, guys. It's just so we know that you're a human and not a robot. Because I want to keep you guys all safe. And we have fun over there. We share our pictures that we do. We chat. We have fun. I'll let everyone over there know what's happening before it happens on YouTube. So, the poor dog. Our dog sits out the back and then we put her food out there and then the birds will come and they all start eating out of the bowl and she just lays there and doesn't care. And then they start squawking at her and then that's when she'll start barking. But she'll just lay there and stare at them. She really is a stupid dog, I swear. I said to my husband I would not own another one. Not another Marima anyway. Because they are just... They're big. We didn't realise she was going to be such a big dog because when we got her, to be honest, I don't even think they knew what kind of dog it was. My son got it from his friend and he showed me this picture of this little white puppy, white fluffy puppy, and she just looked so cute. And I didn't want a dog because I've got the cats. My husband wanted a dog. So, yeah, I wasn't happy. Don't get me wrong, I've had dogs my whole life, pretty much. But now I'm older and with my health issues and stuff like that, cats. Because Salm's just laying next to me. Boots, I don't know where she is. She could be laying on the lounge, actually, in the lounge room. So, I was thinking too, I had a thought. Beck will tell you that this is true. I love cooking. I absolutely love cooking. And I've been doing a lot of making my own stuff at home. And because now I'm growing my own veggies and that, I was actually thinking of starting up a cooking channel. And last night, I made this dish just out of nowhere. My husband takes leftovers to work for lunch. And he ate 2 bowls of it last night. And then I was like, I couldn't eat all mine. So I said, put my leftovers in the fridge. I'll have it for my lunch. And then I said, oh, did you end up eating everything? And he goes, no, I'm making sure I'm taking that to work tomorrow. So I was thinking, and he even said, yeah, we should do it, like, start a cooking channel. I was going to do a cooking blog where I just typed everything up, but that was just too much. So, yeah, what I made last night was, I did, didn't I? I think so. I cooked spaghetti, and then I made like caramelized onions. So I cook it in the butter with a little bit of olive oil, and then I did the the onions until they went like really translucently colour, and then brown sugar, a bit of rosemary, and just and some garlic, because I actually oil my own garlic in jars because I grow my own garlic. So I get the garlic bulbs and then I'll break them off, peel them, put them in the olive oil. Sometimes I'll put chili with it, or rosemary, and it flavours up the oil as well. So I'll put some of that in and let that caramelise. It took like 15-20 minutes to do that. Then I did the beef, and then once the beef drained all its juices and stuff like that, I turned that into a sauce, and then oh my god, it was delicious. And I make my own cream cheese. So I've got like 5 tubs of cream cheese in my freezer. But if you freeze your cream cheese, you've got to blend it again and with a dash of milk. So I cooked that and added herbs and stuff like that, and yeah, it was really, really good. So for a recipe that just came to my head, I thought, what am I going to do with this beef tonight? And it was delicious. So I was thinking about starting up a cooking channel, but I'm not sure yet because this one keeps me pretty busy. So I don't know how I'd go with having 2 channels. So what are you having? Tater tots later, then chili, then tots, and then cheese in the, oh yum. I've actually seen that. Someone made a they did a recipe on YouTube that I was watching, and it was cheeseburger casserole, and they layered the cheeseburger stuffing, like the meat with the cheeseburger sauces and all that, and the relish and pickles, and yeah, with tater tots. Yum. Yeah, you were. But that's good because it shows that you're not a robot. You're an actual, not one of these spammers. Oh my god, they drive me crazy. I left so many groups because of those scammers, and then they take over the group and stuff like that. So that's what I said to my mods, like, if I'm busy and I can't get to them before you can, if they don't answer the question, don't let them in, because I want to keep you guys safe in there. And let's face it, we don't want them taking over the group. I think it was I love watching them. It's Josh and Mama, or Mama and Josh. They're southern. They're from South Carolina. Oh my god, they are so funny. His mum is super cute, and Josh is just an absolute darling. He reminds me of my eldest daughter's gay best friend as well, and I'm just like watching it going, yeah, that's him. Oh, you gotta love kids, right? Or is it an adult child? They're worse. Adult children are worse, I swear. Mine were good when they were little, and then they hit a certain age, and then it was just like, oh my god, it's like, my son's good. He's my goodness, he'll be 29 on Valentine's Day. I can't believe that. Time goes quick. Once I leave school, that's it. I can't believe I've got my eldest is 31. It's crazy. Yeah, but if you want to watch a really funny cooking channel, you've got to watch. I'm sure it's called Josh and Mama. They're really good. They get people to send them in recipes and stuff like that. Oh, they made this thing that I watched last night. It was disgusting. And he was like, I don't like it. It was cooked rice, but she added too much water to it. And then they put the glacé cherries in it, and then they put pineapple in it and walnuts. Was it walnuts? And Cool Whip. It looked disgusting. Wow. Yeah, Kayla was 32 in January. No, but I do know people that have had been kicked by a kangaroo. Believe it or not, they look cute and cuddly, but they are very dangerous. So personally, no, I have never been attacked by a kangaroo. I have actually hit a wallaby with my car, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, true that. My brother will never have kids. But my husband's sister has a same age as my youngest granddaughter, and I love it because that's why I like being a grandma. You can hand them back. So I have kangaroos in my street. We have kangaroos in my street. I have ducks because we got the creek at the end of the road, so there's a heap of ducks, and they cracked it at me the other day. I was driving and they're all parked out the front of my house where I parked my car. And I wound the window down and told them to move, and they all started quacking at me. And as they're walking down the street, they were giving me like attitude. So I started quacking back at them, and then they just stopped and turned and looked back at me and started quacking again. I'm like, whatever. Like, this is my spot for my car, not for you to. If they're on the grass, don't care. But yeah, they wouldn't. They did not want to move while I was parking the car. Funny creatures they are. But we've got a couple of kangaroos because at the end of my street it's the bush, so they come jumping up the street. They'll sit in the park at the end of the street. It's quite cute. I love kangaroos. I absolutely love them. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's sad when you can't have your own. And here I was having mine early. But the best part is they've left home now and I can live my life. And I'm still young enough. So nah. So yeah, with the channel, I get so sidetracked when I'm talking. There'll be more uploads. I will be doing lives probably every couple of weeks. Yeah, depending on my schedule. And what do you want to see from the channel is what I want to know. Like, more whips and chats? Do you want more accessory videos, how to do videos, stuff for newbies, people that have never picked up a diamond painting pen before? Kookaburras. It's one thing that I have heard them up here, but I've not seen it. We have a lot of cookies. Cookies. Oh my God. We have a lot of cockies here. And 2 houses up, they swarm her backyard. I love cockies. I love kookaburras too. My dad used to have one that used to come on the front veranda at their house at Berkeleyvale, and he used to be able to feed it, like hand feed it. My friend's daughter used to ask me when she was little if we used to ride kangaroos to school, and my kids were at school at that time, and my son had her going for ages. He's like, yeah, we chuck the backpack on and we hop on the back of the kangaroo and we hop down the street, and I was cracking up laughing. But yeah, I used to laugh at that, and we get them with the old drop bears. How dangerous the drop bears are. You gotta love the Aussie humour. That's hilarious. But yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see more happening in the channel, because you're the ones watching. You know, I'm creating it for you, but you're the ones that are watching it, and you know, I want to make videos that makes you guys happy. So, and what you want to hear, and what you want to hear, what you want to see, and stuff like that. I'm reading the chat as well. But yeah. So just let me know what you want to see with the channel, because like I said, my channel's fairly new. It's not a year old. With my diamond painting side of it, it's not a year old. I made the channel like years ago, and I wasn't posting or anything like that. Now I did a couple. I was gonna do a crocheting channel, but no, that did not last too long at all. And then once I got into diamond painting, I went, I have so much stash and stuff like that. Why not share it with you guys? And I love it. Oh, drop bears are crazy, aren't they? You gotta watch them. Absolutely crazy, feral things they are. No, you know what the worst things are? Serious, all jokes aside, bloody goannas. They're one thing, when you're camping, they're one thing you've got to watch out for. But it was funny, last time we went camping, we went to this place called Bridle Track, and there's heaps of wild goats there, and kangaroos and stuff like that. And my husband got up in the morning and he went out where the grass was, because we were the only ones camping there at the time, and he had his morning pee, and he looked up and there's like 3 kangaroos standing there just watching him go to the toilet. And yeah, he was like, yep, they didn't mind, so I didn't mind either. I was hilarious. Drop bears. We're talking about drop bears. They are killer koalas, really. They are vicious animals that will just drop out of the trees and attack you for no reason, pretty much. I'm trying so hard not to laugh at that. Oh, bin chickens are just, the worst. I think everyone calls them bin chickens though, don't they? Kai's got this fascination at the moment with raccoons. She thinks they're so cute. What are they? Every Aussie has a kind of different interpretation of what a drop bear is. We like to say that they are kind of like a infested koala that could have severe rabies or something like that. It's hard to describe what we class as a drop bear. They're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. See, my interpretation of a drop bear could be different to Beck's, you know, like, or any other Aussie that's watching. So, and then you got to watch out for the magpies. And Maggies are, I remember when we lived at Gorican, Beck might know this story. Remember Terry Rogers? I'm sure his name was it Terry Rogers? It might have been Kevin Riddell, actually. They were riding their push bike down Main Street and got attacked by Maggie, and we were in the car with Mum and Dad, and I saw him, and Dad's like, look at this poor guy getting attacked by the magpies, and it was him. It was absolutely hilarious. And when I told him that I saw him, he's like, why didn't you stop? I said, because Dad was wanting to go to the markets at Tukley. So it might have been Kevin Riddell. It was either Kevin Riddell or Terry Rogers. But yeah, that was funny. That happened when we were in high school. You can't tell them that back. You can look Drop Bears up. It will show you photos and stuff like that. It's just, they're an urban legend thing, you know. They don't exist, but we like to make out that they do. Trying to think what else that we get you Americans with, or anyone really. Trying to think. We have a few. I remember when I went and visited my friend, and I got her husband with so much Aussie slang, and she was like, "What is like to me? What the hell are you talking about?" And they reckon we talk so fast. I'm like, really? But yeah, some of the slang the old slang, the old Aussie slang, he had no idea what I was talking about. It was quite funny. Trying to think what else to talk about. See, when I'm doing my whip and chat, I just keep going, and if there's a silent bit, then that's fine, you know. But when it's live, yeah, it's a bit hard. And I'm trying to read the chat as well. My daughter actually has a bin chicken tattooed on her leg, eating a bucket of KFC. That's one of those funny, weird tattoos. Don't know where she got it, but she got it. But and she called him Edgar the bin chicken. But that's a weird tattoo. But she got it. When she showed me, I just cracked up laughing, like, why? And her response to that was, why not? One thing I do wish we had here, though, was squirrels. Squirrels are really cute. Look up the video by the scared weird little guys called Come to Australia. I'm going to look that up. It's like when Fitzy and Whipper, I don't know if you guys had them up on the Central Coast as well, and they did that song about Blacktown. That was funny. I swear that would have scared a lot of people off about Blacktown. And I was living in the area at the time, so it was quite funny. Yeah, Edgar the bin chicken, eating a bucket of KFC. I'll see if I've got a photo of it, and I'll send it to you on Facebook so you can see. That's absolutely hilarious. But she has got some weird tattoos, actually. I'm actually getting one for my birthday. I'm turning 50 this year. So my friend is, I'm from Australia. She's doing a back piece for me. I'm actually getting a dragon on my back. She's going to tell me to use numbing cream because apparently your back's not a pleasant spot to get. Oh, okay. I'm in New South Wales, just past Blue Mountains. Whereabouts are you at, Lucy? Just waiting for a response. Oh, cool. What's the weather like up there? Stinking hot? I heard Hill End and that got to 49 and that yesterday, and apparently Walgett got really hot yesterday too. Trying to think, and Hay, they all got close to 50 yesterday. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, and for the Americans, we're talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Because you'll hear 50 and think that's not hot. No, we're talking Celsius. See, here it wasn't too bad at all yesterday. Yesterday got to 29, and then the day before was 36. Today's meant to be 34. We're sitting at 28 at the moment, and then it's going to go up, and then it's going back down to 17 degrees on Monday, because we've got a big storm front coming, which I don't care. I do not mind. I love a good storm, and I love the colder weather. So yeah, it'd be hot in Brizzy. Really hot. Are you in our Facebook group, Lucy? Because I don't know if I remember seeing that name or not. I'm trying to know who's a subscriber and who's not. Because I see the names that I regularly like talk to and reply to and stuff, that comment on videos and that, and then they're in the Facebook group. So we've become friends, so I kind of know who I'm talking to, and then a new name will pop up and it's like, do I know that person? So so much pink in this one. So much. One good thing about this canvas though, it cost me like $3.50, and it's framed. I got it from the Reject shop. They also have astronaut one that's already framed. I don't have any little boys, so I didn't get that one. I tend to buy ones that I'm going to use or frame up, or, you know, put in my portfolio and stuff like that. That's one reason why I didn't do a 2025 completed video, because I now I've got messages popping up, because I forgot what I was going to say. What was I just talking about? What, on the link? Can you click on the actual... Let me have a look. Oh, it's shown come to Australia. Well, hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on, I've lost just now. What is it doing? Hang on, guys. Let me pop back in. I probably lost the chat. Hang on. Oh, that's why. I thought that was the link for the Facebook. It's okay. I see now. YouTube. That's right. I've got it there now, so it'll come up and I can watch it. Yeah, it flipped onto another page, so all good. All good. Don't forget to like this video, guys, and share my page with everyone. And if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe, because once I hit 500, I'm doing a giveaway. Just saying that for the ones that are new and jumped in and didn't know. I have a box that I am putting canvases in. I have accessories in there. I'm throwing in little bits and pieces of stuff. I'm actually thinking about making my own putty as well. What do you guys think about that? So if you win, and I have made it by then, because I've got so much to do at the moment, I will be, I'll throw in some putty as well. So, and there's little other bits and pieces, and that I see, and I'll buy them and I'll chuck them in, and so it's not going to be all diamond art stuff. There's going to be other things that are just personalized little gifts from me to you type of thing. So that's happening at 500 subscribers, and the reason we keep saying that we want to get to 500 is because then by YouTube standards, once we reach 500 subscribers, there's a list of things that we have to do so that we can get monetized. And so we need to have certain watch hours. So it's 3,000 watch hours or 3 million clicks on a shorts video. I am almost at the 3,000 watch hours. Now, when they say watch hours, it's not how many views you get. It's how many actual hours people have watched your videos for. So if I do an hour-long video and you only watch it for 10 minutes, well, then that doesn't count. It's got to be like the whole hour. So it then becomes the watch hour, if you get what I mean. You've got to have 500 subscribers, and you've got to have... Oh, what's the other thing? I'll have to look. But it's watch hours, subscribers, and there's another thing. Hey, if your name's in there, you will get something. If not, like I said, if you're overseas, I'm going to do a gift card. So for Amazon. So then you can go on Amazon and you can buy yourself a diamond painting or something like that. Okay? That's my way of saying thank you back to you for all the love and support that you have shown me to get me to 500. Then once we hit 500, then it's 1,000. And then once you hit 1,000, then you can do more things with your channel. So they have certain things that you've got to do, and it's the point of getting there so we can get monetized, and then we can do more things with our channels and add more stuff to it. So if we do want to make things and sell them, then we can add it to a shop, or we can prove to people that yeah, we are sticking around, and that's one thing I liked about getting affiliations with companies. I wasn't even thinking about doing it until they started sending me emails and asking me to show their products and stuff like that. And I'm like, what do I need to do? And they will send you canvases or whatever. Like some of them you get to, with Feel Look Art, they will send me a canvas for their promotion for the month. So that's why you see different ones like that. With GBFKE, I can pick whatever I want, as long as it's to the value that they say. And they all have things that I need to do. Like I've got to do an unboxing video to show the products, of course. And then they like us to do a video of us working on it. And then they'll want a video of it completed. So I've got to start doing that Alice in Wonderland one soon. So now I've started this one. I don't like to have too many whips at once, but I've got to start that. Then I've got to start the Feel Look Art one. So my stash is growing bigger and bigger and bigger because I can't get to it because I'm working on this. And then Feel Look Art have their own things that they want you to do. And Q deals. Now, in case you didn't know and you're new, this is not to promote anything in any way. This is just to let you guys know. with Kudeals, I work with them now as a artist. I have photos that I've taken myself of places around where I live, and I've sent that to them, and they have turned them into diamond paintings. There is also artwork that I've created, and you pick what size you want. You pick square or round, and then there's some there that are full crystal, ABs, fairy dust, stuff like that. So go have a look. I have last count, I think there's 143 different canvases that I have designed myself and sent across to them. And to get to that, you just go to their website, and you'll see a part on top, and it will say artist area or artist collection or something like that. Click on that, and then that'll bring a list of us creators that have actually started working with them to do canvases, and you'll see my name. Go on there, have a look. I have done landscapes, I have done portraits, I have done animals. I'm trying to think what else. There's Christmas ones there. I have some Norse gods ones there as well. Trying to think what else I have. Oh, floral bouquets and stuff like that. I did have a video where I did get 2 canvases that I've created, and I haven't worked on them yet. I just haven't had time to work on them yet. But oh, thank you. Thank you, Nancy. You're so sweet. But so check them out if you want. So that's another thing that I do as well. So I do my YouTube. I'm a housewife. I look after the cats and animals. I have my health issues. I'm going to the gym 4 days, nearly almost 5 days a week now. And then I'm also that tunnel picture is actually walking out of the glowworm tunnels here in the it's up behind where Zigzag Railway is. There's the glowworm tunnel there, and that's actually us walking out of the glowworm tunnel to the. So you gotta, when you walk, it's like an hour and a half walk from the car park to the glowworm tunnels, and then you walk through the tunnel, and then on the other side there's like more bushwalks and stuff like that. So that photo is actually coming out of the glowworm tunnels. And I'm hoping, there is talk, Janelle Caves is reopening this year because they had landslides and stuff like that. So I'm hoping, because my husband's never been there, of course, he comes from Perth. So I want to take him there, and what I want to do is try and get some photos inside the caves and turn them into diamond paintings as well. I have painted stuff myself as well. So I'm hoping to maybe submit some of my actual paintings as well and turn them into artwork. Glowworm tunnels are an old railway tunnel. Where I live, we've got heaps of them up here. Some are abandoned, you're not supposed to go into, but I'm an old abandoned. I love going into abandoned places and stuff like that, and keeping the history of that place alive. I used to run tours and stuff like that back in, 10 years ago. So Glowworm Tunnel is a old deserted railway tunnel. These were from the glowworm tunnels that I'm talking about. They're from the 1800s, and where I live is an old silver mining town, and it's also coal mining town and stuff like that. Now I've pretty much given away where I live. If you know, you know. So our town's kind of built on a heap of mines, and you'll still see the old tracks where they used to take the coal and stuff down to these tunnels, and inside they've got worms and they glow. So it's completely pitch black. And then on the walls of the tunnels, you'll see these green glowing lights, and that's the actual glowworms. And it is absolutely beautiful to see. Oh, really? My dad used to work in a power station for coal. Back when I was growing up, he was a boilermaker in a coal power station, which was coal. But around where I am, there is old silver mining towns. They found the biggest gold nuggets in Australia, not too far away from where I'm living. Just to give things away. So around us, there's a lot of history. So we might not be a very old country, but we have a lot of history, especially where I live. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Never, ever, ever live in a city again. Ever. Even driving to Sydney now drives me absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Here, everyone says hello to you. You need help. People will do everything to help you, you know. I will never, ever live in the city again. They have closed the power station down where I live, though, which is kind of sad. But, yeah. A lot of history. Even like where I live, around the corner, there's an old blast furnace. And then around the next couple of streets, there's an old train place where they used to take the coal in and stuff like that. So only the old family dwelling rock foundations exist, but most in the old building. Wow, that sounds really cool. That is the type of places I love to go and check out. I absolutely love going out and checking places like that, learning about the history and, you know, just having fun with it. Just learning about what life was like before technology. My God, I hate technology. I said to my son yesterday, he was the last of the generations where they didn't rely on mobile phones and they could go out still and have fun. We're only talking about that last night, and he goes, yeah, I remember all that. He knows how to use a dial-up phone, all that stuff, you know. And when it was raining, they'd be inside doing stuff, but if the sun was shining, it was nice that they were out doing whatever they wanted. And this was when I was living on the Central Coast still. Oh, no, I wouldn't go in there because rattlesnakes. Was there heaps of rattlesnakes? Is that over? I think I know where you're talking about. Exploring with Angelo went there when he went into America and he was filming with Yashko. This is YouTube guys I follow. And they went to a place that sounds really similar to that. It's kind of like a deserty area, but it was down, sure it was down Texas way or New Mexico, maybe. And there was a lot of rattlesnakes, and they almost stepped on one because it was curled up where they were walking, and they didn't see. They almost stepped on it. Because it was an old, I'm sure it had old mining machinery and that there. And there's a big shed there. I'm trying to think where it was at. I can't remember. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. That's kind of cool, except for the snake. I don't like snakes at all. In the house, two up, they actually found, because I live right next, the end of my street is legit bush. The house right at the end, they had a red belly snake, and then the house next to them had a copperhead. And Yeah, we have a lot of copperhead snakes where I live, and yeah, yuck. I'm so glad I haven't seen one yet, because I think if I had one or seen one in my backyard, you guys would hear me screaming. Snakes are disgusting. And I don't do spiders either. I think because we have so many deadly snakes in Australia and stuff like that. So I always tell my husband, keep the lawn short, and if it gets too hot, bring the dog in, because just in case. Just in case. Oh, okay. Sounds interesting though. I love going to places that are abandoned and old rock formations and stuff like that. I actually drove through Hill End when we went to the bridle track. I forgot how much of a cool town that place was. That is so cool out there. I love history. I really do. I think now, like, when we look at history and how abandoned buildings and stuff like that, and then how this generation's going to look back at a bit abandoned buildings and think, really? Like, they're not going to be that great to look at. You know, like the old sandstone homes and stuff. We actually want to buy a property, and I told him that I either want a log cabin or sandstone house, so that it has that character of an older home, because I absolutely hate new architecture. Oh wow, so you were really out in the sticks. Wow, that's awesome. That is so good. One good thing about a live, I guess, I get to learn stuff about you guys as well as you guys learning stuff about me. I just sometimes don't know what to talk about. I was going to talk a lot about diamond painting and stuff like that, but it's good to learn about you guys, you know, and you are part of my Sparkle family, so I want to know a bit about you guys, and you know, that's how you become friends. And I have made some great friends from this channel. I really, really have. That's one of the best things about having a channel and interacting with everyone, is because we become friends, we become part of the family, and I love it. I love you guys. I'm sitting here with a big smile on my face. Because remember, you got to keep sparkle in your day, because it is guaranteed to make you smile. And even chatting with you guys, it makes me smile so much. I can't believe we've been on for so long. I'm going to end it soon. I'll give probably another, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then I'm going to end it because it's 12. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for the next live, does this time suit everyone? Just let me know. Especially with you, Nancy, with dinner and stuff overseas, like, I'm trying to work time frames, and now that I have an idea of where you're at, I can try and work time zone a bit better. The only thing is, like, depends on also the time my husband works, because his shifts vary every single week. And I prefer to do my YouTubey stuff when he's not home, because I like to spend time with him. So hi, Ellie. Oh wow. Well, do you crochet or knit? You should see my stash of yarn. My goodness. I've been pretty good though. Since I've moved here, I've not bought any yarn except for some black Chanel, because I bought stuff from I bought Halloween yarn for my granddaughter. She wanted it. It was marked down because it was after, it was on clearance, and I bought it. And yeah, I ran out of yarn because I only had 6 cakes left. And so I had to go and buy some black. And it's been sitting there, but it's been too hot. And diamond painting's kind of taken over big time. But I still, like in winter, I'll lay in bed and I'll crochet. But when summertime, because I don't have air conditioning in my house, it gets too hot. I've got the fan going next to me at the moment. So this diamond painting is a little, probably I wouldn't even say it's a 30 by 40. It might be a 20 by 40, maybe. It's just Disney Princess Castle, and that is for my granddaughter. She saw it at the Reject Shop, which is a cheapie shop that we have here in Australia, and she asked me to do it for her, so I said yeah. It is a cute one. A lot of pink. A lot of pink. And I do find, like, because I don't know if this actually comes apart, and I don't think it does. So where they've, like, stuck it on, I'm trying to get that bit of cover sheet out because of the plastic from that. And then diamond painting down, if you can see, diamond painting down here where the wood part is, it's a little bit difficult. But in the middle part, it's fine because I can push down on it. I've worked on canvas ones before, ones that are already on a canvas. They're quite simple. They're easy to use. Just the only thing I found with them, just don't push too hard. So I'm a heavy placer. I don't know if everyone else is as well, but when I place my drills, I'm heavy-handed. And I find with those ones and this one, especially here, I've got to be a bit lighter. But down this bottom row, the very last row, you kind of got to hold it in a way to stick them down, like, do it like this. So you've kind of got to go like that with your finger underneath it, because if you don't, and hold it up, because see, they kind of, I probably need more wax on this actually, but see what I mean, like, and if I hold it down here, it's on that angle, and I don't want to press too hard because I'm scared it might, I mean the canvas is decent weight, but I don't want to go through it, and that's, I probably wouldn't, but I'm kind of a bit worried. So I've got my finger there, which is not really helping either. Yeah, I've got a craft knife. It's on my desk. So that's what because you saw me struggling with it when I started. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'll have to get the knife. I think this is the only one that I have like this, but I think this may be the only one that I bought, because the other one that the Reject Shop had was the astronaut one. I mean, the kids love space, and that they got a chair out the back. They pretend it's my sunbathing lounge. I don't sunbathe. I just go sit out there with a book or whatever, and under the shade of the tree. And they call it their spaceship. So they're apparently going to visit their alien friends. But when I told them and showed them, they're like, no. So I bent a tip. I've actually, with this one, because when I get some canvases and that, and you get the spare drill, the head pieces, placement heads, I have broken, like, I have snapped down here so many of these 4 places, and I was trying to work out your accent out from, no, I'm not South African, I'm Australian. then the American accent will come in because I was in America for 6.5 weeks and I pick up accents really, really quickly. And when I worked in the university that I worked in, I worked with a lot of Lebanese people, so I end up with a Lebanese accent as well, which will come out occasionally as well. So yeah, down here, as I was saying, down here, I've snapped so many from being so heavy-handed. That's why I like this pen, because it's the twist, the ones that you twist in and then they lock in place. I haven't bent any of these ones yet, but I have bent, yeah, snapped these completely off. That's all right. Don't worry about it, Kyla. It's all good. So, when I was in America, I actually got asked if I was British. I got asked if I was Canadian. Then I got asked if I was Kiwi. They're like, are you from New Zealand? I'm like, no. And then when I told them, they're like, oh, we love the Aussie accent. I've just got myself a new pen with the screen tips. Oh, okay. Let me just hang on a sec. I want to try that. Hang on. I just bought the, because I do have them here on the tape. Salem might be laying on them. I've got, here they are. I knew I had them. So let me grab these. So with the pink one that I bought, I actually thought it was a twist one, a screw one. But it only came with the single placer. Do I have it in this box? No, I don't. That's in my other tin, and that's in the craft room. But see, when I bought this one, I loved it because see all the purple tips? They all go with this pen. So I've got a curved tip. And then it comes with all your different places. So I've got 2, an 8, a 6, a 3. It's got pretty much all of them. 7, 9, and a 10, and then a 5. And then you got your straightener. And then I don't know where these ones come from. Oh, these could have come from the other pen that I had, and I left it in the lounge room because I have a table, and it's got a light and it had a built-in fan and everything like that, and I left it in the lounge room, and the stupid dog, you can tell when I get angry with the dog, because the stupid dog chewed the other pen that I had because I left it on the couch, and she chewed the cord part of my table. And it had like a coffee cup holder, and so I'd sit out there and watch TV and just relax, you know, and yeah, she chewed it, so that's where those metal ones come from. But yeah, I thought these were, see, I noticed with some of these ones, see how they've got, hopefully you can see it, where am I? See how it's got those 2 things here? And I noticed on the other tip that I got, because I got a single placer, I got a 4 placer and a 6 placer. It only come with 3 tips, and one is so loose that when you start diamond painting, it actually keeps popping out like this. And then so yeah, and then I thought I'm just gonna put these plastic ones in it. So with this pen, I love the shape, I love the feel, but I don't like the tips that come with it. I prefer these ones. And then with my ABs and stuff, I use my electric pen, because I find if you're using these ones, you go through a lot of wax, and 2, sometimes the coating comes off. Has anyone else noticed that? And you know what I wish they sell? Just pens, because you know how, I think is it Diamond Dots? They have that AB pen. Is it Diamond Dot? I'm trying to think. They come with a straw pen. So you get your straw pens, And one's your normal pen like this, if you can see. So your normal straw pen. And then the other one comes, the tip is like for ABs. Let me know. Is that diamond dots? Because I wish that you could buy them. Let me know if you've seen them on Temu too, because I want to get some. I love Temu. My Temu cart is terrible. I had so many items sitting in my cart. I had maxed out my cart, and I just went to click on, you know how you can click on all so that you purchase everything that's in your cart, or you can just tick each one that you want to purchase at that time. And it said that I had exceeded the 120 limit for a parcel to come out. So apparently they can only ship up to 100. You can only have up to 120 in your cart, which I guess. And my cart was like $1,500. And then when I went to add more stuff to my cart, this will make you laugh. When I went to add more stuff to my cart, it told me I had exceeded the limit of what I could put into the cart. And when I looked to see how much was in my cart, there was like 655 items or something like that. And then when I went through and looked at everything, it was all diamond paintings and Highland cow stuff. I'm so addicted to Highland cows because they're just, as you guys know, I have Highland cow stuff. And then now, because I'm back at the gym for the first time in like 20 years, I guess, I'm now getting Highland cow stuff for the gym, and I'm now looking at gym equipment to put here at home. And my house is not big. My house is 137 years old. It's an old miner's cottage. So it's not huge. It's not a huge house. And so I don't really have the space to, we don't have a shed or anything, a garage for me to turn into a gym. So I'm just looking for small things and that. And then my husband was looking at my cart. He goes, oh, can you add, and he'll send me stuff because I get more free stuff. I can do the 20-day calendar thing. I get the 1 cent deals and all that stuff, you know. And then I said to him, I can't add anything else to my cart. And he's like, how much stuff do you have in your cart? And when I show him, he's like, let me look. And then he just looks at me and goes, I should have known, because there's so much diamond painting stuff in there, especially canvases. Have you noticed, and I did say this in the video that I filmed this morning, that Temu has got really expensive of late. The last, I don't know, every time I seem to click on there now, and I do go on it daily, sometimes at night when I can't sleep, the price of their diamond paintings has got really expensive. Like ones that used to cost us $5-6 are now you're looking at $20 mark for a diamond painting. And you know, you put a couple in your cart and hit pay, before you know it, it's $200 just on diamond paintings. Before, when it would have cost you $100 maybe. So this is really hard down here to do. So have you noticed that as well? Especially when, and I don't talk political stuff on my channel ever, but I noticed since the tariffs come in, the price of Temu just went up. Which shouldn't really affect us here, but they have put their prices up. Yeah. Because I found some, and then I don't realise, this is the problem too with Temu, they're stealing a lot of artwork. And I know I have purchased some of Hannah Lynn's stuff on Temu, but if you go onto Hannah Lynn's website and then convert it to Aussie dollars, they are up to $150 for one canvas. I'm not spending $150 on a canvas. I know when I went on Diamond Art Club, there was one that they just released. It was I'm trying to think what it's called. Something with spirit, and it's a picture of a girl with the Ouija board, and she's talking, and it's expensive. It turned out $143 or something, and then they said, oh, you are under the limit for free shipping. So that's how they get you, because they'll say, oh, you're $5 short of free shipping or whatever. So if you don't buy something else to get the free shipping, the shipping pretty much is the cost of another canvas. That's ridiculous. But I have noticed Temu's stealing a lot of artwork of late too, because there's been a couple of canvases that I've gone on to have a look at and thought, I have seen that one before, you know, and then I'll do a Google search with the picture and then find out that they are stolen artwork. But the way things are, who can afford it? I mean, I love Hannah Lynn to death. I love, is Randall Spangler? The one that does the dragon, is it Dragons? For Diamond Art Club? Oh my god, I love those. You can get every single one on Temu now. Every single one. And it's like, I feel bad because I've created artwork myself, you know, as diamond painting. So I understand that they're losing money and it's stolen artwork, and I know how I'd feel if someone did that to me. But you've also got to look at $150 that can put food on the table for you and your family, you know, petrol in your car and stuff like that. So it's expensive. The two blue ones I bought were expensive to buy and frame. Most of the time I won't pay a lot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true, because they're actually New Year's now. Chinese New Year. When's that start? I'm trying to think when Chinese New Year starts. Is it this week? Because we're the 28th of January, so Chinese New Year is, yeah, this week, isn't it? Isn't it the first week of February? So yeah, everything's going to be delayed, and then like a month. I think they celebrate for like a month. I think. I should know. My husband's half Vietnamese. I know in Japan for New Year's, but they do New Year's the same as us. And they're a month or a week or something celebration, something like that. I know they celebrate for a long time. But the Chinese celebrate a lot longer, I'm pretty sure. But I know they closed down for a long time, so. And it's true, everything comes from China. Like, Hannah Lynn stuff comes from China. Diamond Art Club, I don't know if that comes from China or they print in the States. I feel, look, art comes from America. GBFKE, Hand Deals. I'm trying to think of Coup Deals, of who I worked with. That they all come from China. Oh, we had Australia Day the other day, and I think shops were shut for a little bit. Did they close on Australia Day? I don't know, because I was at the gym and then I came home. I didn't do anything for Australia Day, but I know Christmas Day and that, they go mental. As soon as Boxing Day hits, they're at the shops like it's been closed for a month, and it's been a day. This year it's the 17th. Oh, okay. Oh, so we've still got time, but I'm trying to think when the actual, this shipping and stuff like that. I mean, you wait till you see what I opened this morning. I've got stuff for legit days to film. It's crazy. I was hoping she said she was going to try and make the chat today. Like, pop in for the live. Maybe not. Maybe something come up. But you wait, I'm gonna, when I get off here, I'll probably start editing because my husband will be home at 2:15. So he'll be home in a couple of hours, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then when I come home, I'll edit and have that up for you guys as well. I was thinking all comes from China. Dare I see got some things in Texas. Yeah, because Phil has a base in the States. Oh, the box isn't here. It's on the other on his desk, which is on the other side of the room, and I can't be bothered to get up and get it. I should know this, but they're based in America. But when I get stuff delivered, the shipping tags and all that is from China. I'm sure it's China. But I think, yeah, they've got a base in the States. So when I'm chatting with my contacts, I don't actually know if my contacts are American or if she's in China. But she's lovely. They have to be like my favourite company that I work with, Field Art. Their stuff, because I do have one Diamond Art Club, and their canvases are so good. Oh, yeah, that's right, you ordered one, didn't you? I was checking this morning if it was coming from China. It arrived in Australia this morning. Awesome, you'll have to let me know which one. I think you told me which one you got. The Cheshire Cat, was it? The Cheshire Cat, I think you said you got. I love their new ones. Their new ones are so cute. I was tossing, because when they give us our PR package and they send us the email, and they will show us what's coming up for the month, and then they tell us what we can pick from. Yeah, I thought so. And it took me ages to pick. I think I spent like 2 weeks deciding, and then I messaged her back and said, I want this one. Because I was tossing up between the big Peter Pan one, the White Rabbit, and the one that I got, the Wizard of Oz. Because the Christmas one, I didn't really like the Christmas ones, to be honest. And I don't celebrate Christmas. I do Yule in July, which is our Christmas in July type of thing, but we call it Yule. So I didn't really like them ones, but I love Peter Pan, and I love the Wizard of Oz, and I love Alice in Wonderland, and I love that they were, you know, from the originals. They weren't. But the only thing that I was upset about with the Wizard of Oz is they didn't have the lion. They only had the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. They needed to have the lion as well, I thought. Have you had Feel Look Up before? Their canvases are so nice, and their drills, they use resin drills, and even if there's no ABs in it, they sparkle. The DAC one that I got was actually, I got that on eBay. I was in a bidding war with someone for the canvas that I actually purchased, and the lady was so nice. She was actually in Queensland, and she said, I'm gonna give you the shipping for free. So that was awesome. So I saved the extra 20 odd bucks just on shipping it. I haven't worked on it yet. The one that I did get is still on their website. It's called Sudden, and it's beautiful. When I felt the canvas, I was wow, and I really want to start working on it, but I have this thing of only working on one canvas at a time, because if I work on more than one at a time, I tend to get overwhelmed. See, so I won't start another one now until I finish this. So, oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Their canvases are beautiful. And when you get it, like roll it the other way and just like do your scrape with the cover sheet like we do. Just leave it and it will go flat. I don't know if you've ever had Diamond Art Club, same thing. They self-roll out. They're just, and their kits are so good. So good. You'll have to let me know what pen you get. Because they have the twist and like you put the wax in and it stays loaded. They now done it so you get white wax. And some people are calling it white putty. It's over there, so I can't tell. But yeah, I don't know if it's putty or wax because I haven't used it yet. And the other one that I got, I only had the red wax. And then the other pen that I got, the pink and blue one, is really, really good because you can use multi-heads with it. With the one that they've got now, they're just single placer. Which you're a single placer anyway. So you'll probably like it. They feel good in the hand. And with the red wax, I leave too much residue on my actual drills. That's why I like the purple wax. But I am seriously thinking about making my own putty. And I don't know if you remember when I did a haul, I was a Temu haul, and I bought that stick it stuff, and it was like blue tack we use. It was really, really good. So did I get that from Temu or did I get that from Shein? I think I might have got it from Shein actually. That was really good. But yeah, I'm just thinking of stuff that I can do, but I just need time to do it. So, well, I know that your husband's waiting for dinner, Nancy. So I'll probably go now because it's 12:30, and I need to make something to eat because I haven't eaten yet today, and get ready for the gym and stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this first live. I was very, very nervous at the start, guys. Very, very nervous. I was filming to get my mind off it and then setting up and then trying to get on here to be live, and it was just, and then because the camera has to be a certain way, I can't have it landscape. I've got to have it portrait. Pain in the butt, I know. But next live, I might do face-to-face. I might actually do it with the laptop. So that way I'm looking at you guys. You think that I'm looking at you type of thing. So you're not just looking at a canvas. But what I'm going to do is I'm still going to like dot along with you guys. Oh, okay. So he's eating. That's good. I don't want him to think, oh my God, I've taken you away from him so he couldn't eat. But I appreciate you all so, so much. And remember to keep that sparkle alive in your day because it's guaranteed to make you smile. I will catch you all in the next one. Well, thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate that so much. And Beck, thank you. Thanks, Beck, for being my mod. I appreciate it. I know you've probably got stuff to do as well. So thanks to everyone that joined. Don't forget to like this video. Leave some comments actually on the video, not in the live chat. So if you could leave some on the video as well, that will push my channel out a little bit more. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching and not comfortable chatting, don't forget to subscribe. Share my channel with all your diamond painting friends, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will either be tonight or tomorrow. All right, take care, guys. Love and blessings. Bye.